Hey there, planners. Today I'm going to be setting up my B5 Scribbles That Matter planner for the week of Thanksgiving. I am going to be capturing all the plans, all the things, all the pies, and everything I need to have a very smooth Thanksgiving week. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. All right, so the first thing I'm going to set up for this week is going to be a week at a glance. I really feel like I need a week at a glance this week because we are doing some traveling. I am working at the beginning of the week and then I'm off for the rest of the week. And so I just kind of need a quick place to get a glance at how this week is going. And then I think what I'm going to do is, instead of breaking out each day this week, I'm going to have some dedicated spaces and pages for activities I know I need. Like, for example, I know I need a packing list for myself, my puppy who's traveling with us, other family members, that kind of stuff. So I know I'm going to need that. I'm going to have some things I'm going to be cooking, so I'm going to need some dedicated recipe space so that I can just bring this journal and not a cookbook. And, you know, just some dedicated spaces that I know I'm going to need this week. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the week at a glance, and then I'll come back and talk about how I'm going to be using this, but I'll speed it up so you can see how I actually set it up. All right, so now I've got my pretty simple but colorful Thanksgiving week at a glance set up, and I'm going to come in here and just kind of plug in the big items that I know are going on. You know, first and foremost, Thanksgiving is on Thursday, so I want to make sure I have that in here. How is everybody planning for Thanksgiving? Is everybody looking forward to it? What plans do you have? Are you traveling? Are you staying home? Are you hosting? Are you, saying no to turkey this year? Yes to turkey? I would love to hear all about your Thanksgiving plans down in the description box below. So for me, I'm going to be off work from Tuesday through the end of the week, which I am very much looking forward to having some time off. So I'm just going to draw that down here just to know that I'm going to be off work. And then we are actually traveling, so I'll put that in here as well. Making a quick trip home for the holidays and then back on Friday. So that's kind of the big stuff for the week, but then I also have a ton of to-dos. So doing the laundry, making sure that's all done so we can pack, and then actually packing and getting the puppy ready to travel. He hasn't traveled really that much. He's right at a year old now. It's funny, I remember Thanksgiving last year at this time, we weren't really traveling. There wasn't a whole bunch of gathering going on. And so, we were just at home and he was just so little and tiny. So it's hard to believe it's been a year. Saturday, it is all about getting our house ready for the Christmas season. So I am super excited about that. All right, and then the last thing I want to make sure to have on here, and this is one of the spreads I'll be including in this week, is to get a Cyber Monday game plan together. So I don't really spend much time taking advantage of Black Friday shopping deals, by actually going shopping. That's the last thing I want to do when it's family time. And however, Cyber Monday is a day that I have taken off work for years just to get a game plan together to be able to stay up to midnight and take advantage of those deals. And so I want to make sure I have space to put a good game plan together on how to get the best deals on the things remaining on my Christmas list that I need to take care of. So that I will be getting a game plan together, and I'll leave space for myself in this planner to do just that. All right, next up on the second page, I went ahead and put a little header here, and I should have said from the beginning, all of these stickers are a continuation of what I used in the monthly setup, and that is from Design Lovely Studio. This is the Thanksgiving set. It's absolutely beautiful. I have a link to this and all of the supplies I'm using in the description box below, but this section is going to be a packing list. All right, so I'm keeping this packing list pretty simple. I've got 4 sections. I'm going to do toiletries, puppy stuff, clothes, and other. And this is really where I'll capture anything for the family or just in general that we need to take with us. But this is going to be a great reference as I fill this out over the next couple days. This is going to be a great reference for when it actually comes time to pack. And I like to put my planner out as I'm getting ready to load up and just make sure everything is there. And I do capture some of those last minute items in this other section, just to those things that you can't pack ahead of time necessarily. So this is going to come in a lot of handy this coming week. Okay, so for this next page, I have 2 recipes that I am going to be making for Thanksgiving, and I'm not going to be at home. So I'm going to need, sticker paper is so sticky. I'm going to need to have recipes on the road. And so I want to make sure that I have a place to capture these so that I can reference them while we're traveling. And I'll also be buying all the ingredients and stuff while we're traveling. So I definitely need to have this with me and easy to access so that I can use them while we're there. So I'm just going to set up a really quick template for writing in the recipes, and I'll basically have ingredients and directions. Okay, so there I have a really simple template set up to capture those items. And I know I went ahead and put in the dots in because I know exactly how many ingredients each of my recipes has. One is a little bit longer, a little bit more complicated than the other, so I've made that space just a little bit larger. But this is going to be a great spot to have that information here, so I can just take this one planner. I don't have to worry about trying to take recipe cards or cookbooks, things like that, or make copies. So I just take my planner, and it's going to be right here and ready for me to pop out when it's time to cook it. All right, and then the last page I'm going to be setting up is my Cyber Monday game plan. And so I'm going to keep this, again, really simple. I'm going to do a template here to track the item, the store, or the website, because it's all pretty much online, the price, and a place to say if I bought it or not. And so I'm just going to have really simple template for this. And go ahead and make my list. And now my list is really not that long because honestly most of the shopping I am already done with. So this is actually going to be plenty of space. But you could certainly make this much bigger and like a couple pages long if you needed that space. All right, so that just tells me, and it'll be really handy when it comes to tracking what has arrived and what hasn't. I can actually come back here and see, you know, what was the item, where is it supposed to be coming from, what was the price, and then if I have purchased it. And then that can go right along with tracking what comes in when, and I'll actually put that in my future weeks, you know, when items are expected to arrive. So that's going to be very handy. I also just want to keep a list of things down here at the bottom of things to watch, because some of the things I am not 100% sure I want to purchase, but I'm kind of watching to see what deals, because some things you don't really know what the Cyber Monday deals or Black Friday deals are going to be until that day. So I'm going to have a to watch list, because there's a couple of items I just want to look for and see what kind of deals are available. I'll put these items I know I'm going to purchase. These are the things I kind of want to keep an eye out for just in case. So I'll put those down here. All right, so I think that is my setup for the Thanksgiving week. I am not really using daily pages, but of course I've got space to just flip over and journal as much as I want to. I probably will be doing that throughout the week, but I certainly have some functional pages here ready for me to use, and I am super excited about getting into this week. I hope that you all are going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving time with family. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a great week and a great weekend. I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. How is your week going? How are you using your planner to help get all the travel or family or hosting Thanksgiving or cooking or shopping, all the things that you might be doing this upcoming week? How are you using your planner to do that? If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Plannin' Annie for more content like this. And as always, thanks for planning with me.